You really think you won, haven't you? Can't you see that this is not the end? You may have won the battle this time, but in the end, I'm the one who has friends in higher places. That guard as we walked in, you see the way he looked at me? He is on my side. One moment's notice and he'll come right in here. Your boss right down the corridor, I reckon he would love a holiday. What would it take to let me through? And you, I'm sure you got family out there somewhere. Some friends, a partner, a pet, something you love dearly. Let's just say, the people I work for and myself can make sure they hurt. We can take it away in a moment's notice. Understand? So I suggest that in the next 5 minutes, you release me from this room and let me free.
I found almost everything ever written about love to be true. It is Shakespeare who said, "Journeys end in lovers' meetings." What an extraordinary thought. I personally haven't experienced anything remotely close to that, but I'm more than willing to believe Shakespeare had. I suppose I think about love more than anyone really should. I'm constantly amazed by its sheer power to alter and define our lives. It is also Shakespeare who said, "Love is blind." Now that is something I know to be true. For some, quite inexplicably, love fades. For others, love is simply lost. But love can also be found, even if just for the night.
I don't want to sit around and wait for them to tell me I'm ready. I don't want to sit around and wait for them to control my life, my future. I don't want to sit around and wait for them to tell me I'm perfect. I'm just waiting while they are circling around us, and I'm just waiting for the time that they tap me on the head and say, "Goose, you're it. It's your turn." And why am I waiting for them to tell me that I'm different, that I'm special? The thing is, I have so many good ideas waiting to be out in the world, changing for a better place, but they won't let me.
I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be under your schemy plan of yours. I can't even breathe. I really can't breathe. I can't do it anymore. My heart is pounding too much and I feel like I'm going to faint, and I just really want to leave and just die, you know? I can't do it anymore. And I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Why does everyone think that I'm always happy? That I have no flaws and I'm just perfect? I go to school with a smile on my face, hoping that no one will notice. I cry myself to sleep, and on a good night, I think about me and him. That something has happened, but nothing has. Something has happened. He broke me. I don't work like I used to. Whenever I try and make it work, it just never does. Until then, I will stay asleep.
Well, half the people in this room are mad at me, and the other half only like me because they think I pushed somebody in front of a bus. So that's not good. To everyone that got hurt by the burn book, I'm really sorry. I mean, I think everybody looks like royalty tonight. I mean, look at Jessica Lopez. That dress is amazing. And that hairdo Emma Gerber must have taken hours, and you look really pretty. So when I think about how many people wanted this, and how many of them cried over it and stuff, I mean, it's just plastic. I could just share it. A piece for Gretchen Wieners, a partial spring queen. A piece for Janice Ian, and a piece for Regina George. I mean, she fractured her spine and she still looks like a rock star.
I've been in the foster care system since 2020. That's 4 years of my life in a horrible place, house to house, with no one to talk to. I can't even talk to my little sisters because they don't understand the pain and all the stuff that we had to endure. from my mother and her boyfriend, living in a crack house, being in rehab. The pathway of such a... I can't even explain it. All my friends at school look at me like, oh, she's a crackhead. She has no family. They probably died. She probably caused it. I got in a fight today at school. No one understands anything until you walk in their shoes. This is my life, and I can't change that.